Ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Felton now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
5. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So 2nd down coming up. Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Going now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Down after a gain of 26. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Tag! 1918!
Throwing from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
He's going to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a man out of bounds after a short gain. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, Richardson. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Going again, Richardson. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Richardson to throw again. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Broncos going nickel here. Third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Putting a receiver in motion. Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for seconds until he sees it's up and good.
So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They're 1-for-1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go play action. Went right, and that's intercepted. And the Bills come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 32.
Right up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Now Richardson to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And this will remain a 4-point game. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they have 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
They'll throw it. Has him running the comeback. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15.
In the red zone now. He's got it over the middle. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. They've got a man in motion. To the air on his 1st down, Richardson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Completed over the middle. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Richardson on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
At the 42-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Bills with a punt team out there. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. A minute 56 seconds left in our 1st half. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. They're going to try and throw it here. That one's complete to the rookie out of Oregon State. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down, Denver.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a throw. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now Brock they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Unlock right.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. When they blow up the opening play of this drive, love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
34-yard line.
60 by.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets it enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
8 yards to go.
Deputy! Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
And the Bills, first down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
2-yard line.
Unlock line!
Unlock from the pistol to kick. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
7-yard loss. Brings up third down.
We send a man in motion.
60.
Third and long. It's Richardson. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. This is a 35-yard look to the right hash.
It's fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
I would imagine, Kate, that they hope that's the spark that starts a second-half inferno of a comeback. Could scarcely afford to come away empty-handed with points in that opening drive, and they didn't.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos running their offense out once again. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's everything he has under this one. That's cut at the 25. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making a 3-possession game. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos throw the lead now to 22 points.
Bills 6.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts with an option, right side. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good.
Here we go.
Bills, first down.
This is Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you could...
Coming up.
Let's go now.
To throw, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
To 6. It's now 3rd and 13.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Running back sent in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Broncos tended back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Finds him on the slant. Into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, check that.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Tag!
Now Richardson to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now, Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Once more now, it's Richardson. That one's complete, right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Dive play straight ahead. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
All he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw here. He's got a man left. And the stop was made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. First and 10 from the 43. He's going to throw this one. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on second down. Give left side. Free inside the 30. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's in for the touchdown. Broncos put up even more points in a win. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Broncos continue piling onto this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. It isn't good enough. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
Let's go now. Panthers.
Richardson now. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. He'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Denver set to take the field on offense. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be third down.
A gain of 4. And it's
throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
4th down. Pass coming. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. We've set it downs from 37. On first down, they'll run. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
a gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. Setting up the screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep running away with this. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos continue adding on to that lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hand off to the up back. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Richardson. Here's a screen for Cook. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And we'll see if those 3 timeouts get used defensively, Brock, but this one is over either way. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Too fast as that clock ticks down.
The quarterback sacked. A loss of 9 yards. And it's
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. He's going deep this time. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
result of the play.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.